Hey everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records. It is time for our weekly check into some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. And because this is the week of Record Store Day 2024, the list is very slim this week. Everything's coming out on Saturday, but there is a few things coming on Friday, and we'll run those down for you. Just a quick note, though, to all of our local customers, if you're interested in what we have in stock for Record Store Day 2024, make sure to tune into our live stream. We'll do that live starting at 6 p.m. on Friday night, the night before Record Store Day. On that live stream, we'll run through all of the stuff we'll have in stock for the next day and talk about the numbers of individual releases as well, so you can make an informed choice as to exactly when or if you might decide to get in line. But before that, we've got to get through the Friday releases, and you know what? We cannot escape this one. This is the biggie, the new one coming the day before Record Store Day from Taylor Swift. It's called The Tortured Poets Department. And I know that there's a lot of other variations, including some of her own website exclusive and some big box exclusives running around out there. What we have here at the indie record stores, though, is something called a Ghosted White double LP. So Tortured Poets Department, Ghosted White double LP coming from Taylor Swift, the 11th studio album by the American singer-songwriter. I don't think I really need to tell you who she is, unless you're really under a rock somewhere. The list price on this, though, this is a little odd. I'm seeing two different ones listed here, but I think it's going to be around $50 here in the store. Now, if you are interested in getting this from our store, at least the day before Record Store Day, please make sure to put in a pre-order. We're not certain yet how these are going to be sent out, whether or not they're going to be rationed or limited in any way, shape, or form. I don't even know yet how many we're going to be getting. So if you have placed a pre-order, that's probably your best bet to make sure you get one on the day of release. So again, that's the Tortured Poets Department, brand new stuff from Taylor Swift. The indie store version is Ghosted White double LP. And again, we think the list price should be around $50, but contact us here at the store if you are looking for that. Here is a real head scratcher. I am really at a loss as to figure out why the decision was made to release the brand new Pearl Jam Dark Matter the day before it's released on Record Store Day, other than to say that the one that's coming out the day before is a black vinyl version of that brand new Pearl Jam. Then they're releasing the colored vinyl version the day after on Record Store Day. So normally I would think that they would have waited until a week or two after RSD to make sure that folks got the colored vinyl version, but I don't see a tremendous amount of demand for the black vinyl version unless you're just a vinyl purist who thinks that that sounds so much better than the colored vinyl. So regardless, Dark Matter, brand new stuff by Pearl Jam, coming out the day before Record Store Day on black vinyl, and then limited edition coming out on Record Store Day on a colored vinyl version. But that black vinyl version listing for about $40, and quite frankly, I think that's around the price of the RSD version as well. But if you want one of those, please let us know. We'll get a couple, and I think we should have a few, not many, but we should have a few on Record Store Day proper. One other new release of note that's not a Record Store Day release, this is brand new stuff coming from the Bacon Brothers. The degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon are very small in this case. The Ballad of the Brothers is the name of the album. Kevin Bacon and his brother Michael. And this one looks to be on black vinyl, 140 gram, coming in at a suggested list price of $26. I think this is just good, straightforward rock and roll with a little bit of blues and soul and country flavoring in there as well. But again, brand new Bacon Brothers, $26 the list price on that one. The big reissue, though, for the 19th coming out is that of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. This is part of their 50th anniversary from last year, that remastering, but this version is on that double LP clear vinyl with a thing that may or may not be a picture disc. It's just kind of this special printing, UV artwork printing that they're doing on this. So it's now a double LP on clear vinyl with the prism artwork coming through on the non-playable side. The description does say that it's a double LP, as we mentioned. Gatefold jacket, includes a poster. And again, this says featuring UV artwork printing on the non-groove side. So the set features the prism spectrum seen through the playable side of the vinyl while maintaining the best quality audio that you come to expect from Pink Floyd reissues. So this is just another ploy at getting us to buy another version of Dark Side of the Moon, but I'll be damned if this doesn't look really cool. Yes, there will be one opened for quality control purposes here at the store. Comes at a price tag, though. The suggested list price for Pink Floyd's double LP clear vinyl version of Dark Side coming in at a suggested price of $52. Same with the Taylor Swift. This one could be rather short in demand, so if you need one, please let us know ahead of time, and we'll do our best to make sure we have enough copies of that. There's a new compilation of note coming out on the 19th as well. This is the Best of Bruce Springsteen. Double LP pressing, as we mentioned. It is a collection of original songs spanning the storied 50-year recording career of the boss. So check this out. Lots of great stuff on here, including Born to Run, Thunder Road, of course, Hungry Heart, Dancing in the Dark, Born in the USA, and many, many others. So if you just want a compilation Best of Bruce, this is your way to go. Double LP coming in at a suggested list price of $42. And then finally, one of these various artists reimagining releases to wrap us up on the 19th. Gotta admit, the cover is very, very cool looking on this. This is Reimagining the Court of the Crimson King from Cleopatra Records. So the description says that rock music royalty gathered together to recreate one of the most important and influential albums in history, King Crimson's 1969 masterpiece, The Court of the Crimson King. This release features performances by King Crimson members Mel Collins and Jacko M., as well as the likes of Todd Rundgren, Megadeth's Chris Poland, Deep Purple's Ian Pace, Rainbow's Jolyn Turner, Dream Theater's Jack LaBrie, folks from Cactus, that's Carmine Appice in there as well, and many, many more. So from the first note of 21st Century Schizoid Man to the epic conclusion, The Court of the Crimson King, you will be transfixed by how each song is reinterpreted and celebrated by this incredible group of musicians. So a complete reimagining of Court of the Crimson King, done by some very cool various artists. This one coming on violet colored vinyl, and that very cool looking cover on there as well, coming in at a suggested list price of $25. So again, let us know if you need one of those. As I mentioned, that is just a very brief look at the releases coming out on the 19th, the day before Record Store Day. Again, if you're local and you see something you'd like us to put a pre-order in for, especially the Pink Floyd and the Taylor Swift, please let us know. You can also head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, we will put out a spreadsheet, a PDF, if you will, of all of the releases that are coming out on that day. There's a lot of other little minor stuff, but these were just the highlights. But again, head over to our website and you can check out that full list. And then don't forget the live stream coming up on Friday night, the night before Record Store Day, on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. We'll run down all the stuff we have available in store for Record Store Day proper. So until next week, where things will probably pick up again, this is Jim from Radio Wasteland. Thanks a lot for being here.